Hello, this is Laura from North by Northwest Coaching. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I'm here with Leona, and Leona is with Empowering Wellness, and she's a shaman energy healer with over 20 years of experience in the health and wellness industry. A degree in sports medicine, athletic training, LMT, fascial stretch level 3 practitioner, offering transformative remote healing and spiritual life coaching sessions from anywhere in the world. Specializing in ThetaHealing, Reiki, Somatic Energy Release, root cause coaching, NLP, and in combining modalities for the ultimate chakra balancing session with a quantum frequency device called the Healy. It gives specific positive affirmations for each chakra to be in optimal balance, harmony, and resonance. Her private sessions, along with destination wellness retreats and events, promise deep, personalized healing journeys tailored to your specific healing needs and desires. She serves busy entrepreneurs that are ready to level up, not only in their businesses, but in their lives. She releases their limiting beliefs, conscious and unconscious, that they didn't know that they even had. Create a deeper money magnet mindset and allow them to be their highest and best versions of themselves all around to facilitate healing, growing, and expanding on all levels. Sorry. Hey, Leona, welcome. Great to see you.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here as a spiritual life coach. My biggest thing that I get excited about is connection, and connecting with other practitioners and coaches and healers just lights up my world. So I'm so excited to be here.
I love it. Your energy is just like oozing through the screen. It's powerful.
Thank you so much. It is really great. This really does light up my heart, connecting with people, I always say from heart to heart, hand to hand, right? And that connection, like even though we're virtual, there's still that energy connection that you can actually palpably like feel, right? And that's the coolest thing about energy work is that you don't have to be right next to someone. It can work from anywhere in the world, because you really can feel that energy. So that's the
Yeah.
part.
Super powerful. So beyond the bio, what are you passionate about and how did you get to where you are today?
So that is a great question. So I have lots of passions. I love helping and healing and connecting. I love moving my body. I love dance. I love ecstatic dance. I love ballroom dance. I love any types of way to embody healing, because people think about healing as just healing like on one level, right? But it really is on multiple levels. We have to feel it to heal it. And that's really what I'm passionate about, is getting people to have an experience and to really feel it in order to make that transition, that shift, that movement, that momentum to that next level has to start within, and really anchoring it in and creating a feeling. And that's what just really lights me up. And so right now I've been on an intense healing journey with foot and knee and foot surgeries, and I haven't been able to move as much. And it is one thing that I am really missing, is that movement, because that really what lights me up. I can't wait to get back into ballroom dancing and yoga and leading my retreats all around the world, where we get to move and embody our healing.
Oh, that's powerful. That's so true. And not being able to move because of your surgeries, that's definitely got to be holding you back. Although I'm sure you're finding other ways to get
Yeah.
the energy.
There's chair yoga. I've been doing chair yoga, like seated twists and breathing. And I've been doing a lot of the somatic breath work with Genius
Yep.
Unlocked, where we met.
Yep.
I'm actually getting certified in their somatic breath work. So,
Fantastic.
that's another way of embodying and healing and energy is through the breath. And we don't have to move a lot, right? We can be in it. So it's been actually divine timing to be able to have that as another course in healing to happen to my tool list. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Nice. I have to say, I have found over the last year and a half, maybe, I've actually understood and realized that your emotions are in your body. And I know as soon, and I need to move as well. I'm an active person, and I didn't really like, but my activity is more for my mental health than anything else. And now I understand why, because it's like it's moving the emotions out and through your body, and you're aligning better. So yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
but I couldn't have said it better myself. People don't realize that when you feel stuck, literally one of the best things that you can do is move, because stuck energy literally can make you feel stuck. So moving, breathing, getting things out, like pull it out. I always get my like little wand, like bippity bobbity boo, like how can I kill that out? How can I pull that out? How can we move it around, right? And so that's what you do, is you have to actually like dance, move the body, breathe through the body. You know, it is all come together in a certain way. So yeah, it's so important to actually embody our healing, and to actually feel it, to heal it. And so many people are so numb, right? We don't actually feel, we just do.
We're
We forget
disconnected.
that we're human beings, not human doers, and we're just like doing all the time, and we forget to actually be and feel and be in it.
So true. We're mostly disconnected a lot of the time, sadly. But we're changing that one person at a time.
Exactly. That's what I always say. One person, one event, one retreat at a time. We are making the difference. We are creating the ripple effect. That's why I love connecting with other practitioners, because this ripple effect is going to keep growing, right? The people listening to this, people coming to our workshops and our classes, then they embrace themselves, raise their vibration, right? And then it goes out and they affect other people. And that's what creates that ripple effect, which I think is just so powerful.
It is. It is. We are we are in control of us and ourselves, and that can impacts everybody around us. So it's beautiful.
Yes.
So, what's your family dynamic like? How did you get to this point?
That is a great question. So, as an only child, I was really important for me to make friends and connect with people. And that's why I always say that my friends are like family that I chose. I have a deep connection with soul family because of the fact that it was just me, and I came from divorced parents, and I grew up in a very abusive, unfortunately, relationship with my mom. She was an abusive alcoholic mother. And so I spent a lot of time like trying to get away from the house so that I could feel safe, because I wasn't safe in the house, which got me really much into connections in team sports and music, and got me to be the very lively, outgoing, very like connective person. So it really shifted who I am today, and why I can travel 107 countries all by myself, because like I love me. I've spent a lot of years working on loving me and being okay with me, and then meeting and finding new people that are in my vibration, which I call my high vibe or my soul family.
I love that. That's powerful. That's so cool. You could just, again, I love that you can heal remotely, because I can feel the power of you coming through the screen. It's so cool to know that. So thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
So when you're not doing this healing and dancing and all of the things, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Oh my gosh. I love everything outdoor as well. I'm a beach girl, so I could actually swim before I could walk. My parents owned a sailboat when I was a baby. So anything in water. I worked on cruise ships. I worked on private charter yachts. I've taught English abroad. Like I always followed the sun, like most of my time of traveling. So anything in the water. I love the ocean. Like beach walking is my therapy for sure. The grounding, Mother Ocean, all of that. So get me to the beach, any kind of water sports, get me onto a boat. That's what I love. And then of course, dancing, ballroom dancing. I tell people I spent thousands of dollars on a really cool party trick. Like I've been able to dance all the different styles of ballroom, and I love, love, love it. And then really yoga, like I love to teach it, but I also love to practice. Like every once in a while we forget, like it's nice to actually be in a class and a practice. And so I actually really enjoy taking different styles of yoga classes and having different experiences with different teachers and always learning from them.
I love it. Your ocean and water baby stuff. We're connected on multiple levels, I think, you and me, Leona, because I am also a water baby, and I spent 4 years in the Caribbean teaching scuba diving and driving boats. And I'm happiest on the water, in the water, or under the water.
Yeah.
Love it.
The same. The only thing is I have narrow eustachian tubes for scuba
Oh,
diving. For me, it's really hard to like
yeah.
equalize, but snorkeling all day long, give it to me.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, what passion project are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm so excited. So finally, after this last healing journey, I'm starting to get back to my in-person events, which is really exciting. So my next event is actually already sold out. It's going to be a cacao ceremony with sound healing in a salt cave, a local new salt cave in the area. So this next coming month in June, it's sold out. But if you are in the Jacksonville area, September, I have 9 beautiful spots open for the next one because it sold out so fast. I had to do it again. So if you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, there's a new salt cave that came to town, and I will be, as a practicing shaman, my medicine is really cacao because it is such a heart opening, heart chakra, and like just expansive plant medicine that really gets into that self-love, self-acceptance, and really shifts and change your vibration and gets you into that gratitude and that love frequency. And I truly believe that I've been brought here to show people that they can love and accept themselves just the way they are, and they can deepen that practice with cacao. And so that's my favorite medicine to be able to share with the collective. And so I do those on my retreats, but then I do small ceremonies, different local places around. And so the next one will be here in Jacksonville in September on the 20th from 3 to 5. So I'm super excited about that. On my website, empoweringwellness.me, you can actually see all my events that are going to be coming up because I'm going to get consistently back into once a month and then a couple retreats a year. My next retreat, we're leaning towards Rincon, Puerto Rico, but I'm actually thinking I'm going to do it locally more here in Florida. And it's going to be a women's only retreat, and it's going to be really celebrating and deep diving into the elements and how we can heal through elements. So we were talking about how we're water, right?
Yeah.
Like a water element is like how you're when you're in flow, right? Like things are in flow when you're in water. And so the book, Deborah Silverman's The Missing Element Link, we actually created a virtual book club, and it's called Empowering Elemental Alchemy. And we're reading the book together to start learning and exploring and having some of the practice so that when we do our retreat this fall in November, we'll be able to put a lot of what we learned into practice and then embody it. Like we said, right? Like we're actually going to embody the elements. We're going to have the fire elements with fire ceremonies to go along with the cacao. We're going to have wind, right? The air element while we're talking and communicating, doing breath work, and then earthing, really getting outside, grounding, getting our feet into the dirt, getting into the ocean and the beach for some of it as well. So it's going to be locally here. We're gathering the informations, but my little sneak peek is it might be in New Smyrna Beach here in Florida, and it's going to be November 15th weekend. So I'm getting really excited. We're putting all the details together. So stay tuned. You can go to empoweringwellness.me and subscribe to my email list so you can get updates on as we get further along in the process.
Oh, that sounds amazing. That's awesome. Very exciting. I love it. I will get on your email list for sure. So when you think about the people that you serve, who, I've heard a little bit about how you serve them through your retreats and your healing. It's beautiful, but who do you really talk to? Who is your ideal?
So I talk to people that really want to experience unconditional love, maybe even for the first time, truly through themselves, to really love and accept themselves on a much deeper level, and to know that they have all of the tools and all of the knowings and powers within them. They just forgot, and they need to come to me for remembering so they can remember who they are, how powerful and impactful that they are, and that it all starts with love. Just truly, like, from my heart to anybody that is listening, if you have a calling that you know that there is something more out there, and if you know that there could be a deeper love and acceptance to yourself to get you to that next level, that's who I'm really reaching out for, because I believe that all we want to do in this world is to have love and to give love. And sometimes we just do things, but we're not actually feeling it, seeing it, experiencing and embodying it. And I want to give you those tools to be able to truly do that.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. I love it. I can feel your passion. I can feel your passion. It's beautiful. Yeah. We talked a little bit about yeah. We talked a little bit about retreats. And you do them, but why retreats for you?
Yes. So why retreats? Because I always hear people when they go on vacations that go, I need a vacation from my vacation. And when you go on a retreat, you actually feel retreated. Why? Because you get to unplug and plug into yourself, and everything is laid out for you. And in my retreats, I have found that I leave space to actually have the being part. So you
Mm.
have time to integrate, you have time to journal, you have time to work on, maybe you've always been wanting to put together like a vision board, but you haven't created the time and space. On a retreat, we create the time and space for fun activities, enjoyment, but also that downtime that you need to actually really recharge. Like our phones need to be plugged in and time off and rest. Like that's really what the retreat does, is creates and carves out that time. And then I also really love the sacred amazingness of the law of witness. To witness each other in healing and a group and a community is so freaking powerful. To see other people when they start creating that shift and that transformation, and to be able to witness each other, like really see that transformation, is just life changing. And if you have never had that experience in a sacred container where that space is held and you feel like you're in like this really safe hug of a space to really be vulnerable and work through some deep stuff, to witness each other going through that, like I have full body chills just thinking about it. It is such a beautiful and powerful thing that can only happen in retreats.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
we take out all the outside world, right? We immerse you and
Yeah.
we hold you in that container for a much longer time so that you can really have that and feel the transition and the shifts.
Yeah, and what I love about what you said there, there's two things that really jumped out, which is was powerful, was community. It's like the witnessing. It's like we are meant to be in community and together and helping each other. So it's like the healing is you, but it also sounds like it's a group healing to a certain extent because of the witnessing.
Yeah.
And the other powerful thing is allowing the time for integration. That sounds amazing because I've done trips before where it's like action packed, and this is where I want to try. I want to experience one of your retreats, but it's like you go 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 and you do stuff and you're like, oh, like you said, I need a vacation from this trip because now I need to like breathe and integrate. So I love how you figured out how to combine the two. So that's powerful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's
Amazing.
my why. Yeah. It takes it to a whole nother level. It really does.
Yes. And now when you think about saving the date for something and you've got some dates out there, which is awesome, what does that mean? Why would you save the date?
So I always tell people it's so important to save the date because it's your sacred yes for you. It's for you really tuning in and going, if this is an alignment and this is for my highest and best, if I say yes, then you're already putting in the energy that it is done, and all the hows and the and how you're going to get there, and the money and all the things, it's all going to align because you've already seen yourself in the end result and you've put in that energy in there and you've said your sacred yes, it is an alignment. Everything else just flows. That's how energy works, right? When you have that focus, that the energy just flows. And when you're in that flow, all the hows and the whats and everything will just kind of melt away and they'll line up and it'll happen. And that's what I think is so important, is when you say that sacred yes to you, you're putting yourself in that energy alignment to be what's truly in your heart's desire, and it'll just happen. You just have to
Wow.
then allow it.
Yeah, that's so true. It's your intention. You're staking your claim and you're saying, I'm doing this. I
Yeah,
love it.
exactly. The
So
intention, everything is intention, right? The power
yeah,
is the intention, the power
yeah.
of your breath, the connection, your heart, like that's all going in with that intention.
And I love that you said you let go of the how. It just doesn't matter. The how comes up together and aligns because you've set the attention, which means the world's going to come around and you're going to see what's in front of you that will help you get to that goal.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Amazing. It's been so amazing interviewing you, Leona. What else would you like to share with our audience out here?
I would love to share that you're worth it. You are so worthy and deserving of the best experience that you could possibly imagine, right? We talked about possibility. Like the possibilities are endless in life, and you are so worthy and deserving of a better experience. It's just saying that sacred yes, that yes, I'm ready for a change. Yes, I'm ready to connect. Yes, I'm ready for that next level. Yes, I'm ready to say yes to me, right? Which means then saying no, which is a complete sentence to other things so that you can truly pour into yourself, because you have to be able to pour from a full cup. And I invite all of you to just pour some time and energy and love into yourself and just see how everything else around you will shift and start changing for the highest and best for you, because it's in that sacred alignment.
Beautiful. And what's the best way for people to connect with you?
If you go to empoweringwellness.me, because it's all about you empowering your health and wellness, I have lots of amazing sacred tools on there. But the best way is to really just sign up for my email list. I do a Wellness Wednesday email every week with wellness tips, positive affirmations, all kinds of fun things, and all my latest updates. And you can be able to get my one-on-one healings. You can see all my remote healings on my website. You can see all the healing tools and the frequency devices that I work with. You can see all my upcoming events and retreats. Like, it's a one-stop shop for health and wellness and all of your like sacred, like fun events. So yeah, one stop
Beautiful.
right there.
Awesome. And you had a free,
Me.
beautiful. And you had a free gift, a meditation.
Yes,
Connection gift.
if you click the link that's going to be below,
Yeah.
you'll be able to join that high vibe tribe, and I'll be able to gift you a free theta healing meditation so that you're pouring more time in for your meditation and connection.
Amazing. Awesome, Leona. Love connecting with you. Love chatting with you. This has been super fun. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate it. Peace and namaste.
Namaste.